Hey guys, welcome back to JHT. I'm James and today we are looking at the X05 controller from EasySMX for PC, Nintendo Switch, iOS and Android. Now EasySMX actually sent us two of these X05 controllers for review, and if you fancy picking one or two of these up for yourself, you can, and they are currently £24 each on the EasySMX website, but you can get a 12% discount off of that price with our discount code JHT X05. Inside the box we have the X05 controller, a USB Type-C cable, a USB dongle for connecting to PC, the user manual, and a couple of thumbstick toppers with footballs on them. Which I guess is nice, even though I think it is quite random, but if you're into FIFA, then you might get a kick out of this. But one thing I do have to comment on is that awful plastic tray that these controllers come in. I mean, it's 2024, let's do away with this awful plastic and embrace more sustainable packaging. Now you've undoubtedly already noticed this stunning lime green colour, although the controller also comes in white like we have here, and there's also a black version available too. Unlike the EasySMX X10 controller we reviewed earlier in the year, the X05 doesn't have detachable faceplates and is complete straight out of the box. Where the X05 does match the X10 is in how much it resembles the Xbox controller, as it features the same offset joystick positions, the same button layouts, and retains that familiar overall shape of an Xbox controller. The ergonomics are great, although I still don't find it as comfortable as either of the first-party pads offered by Microsoft or Nintendo. One thing to remember here is that if you're playing on Switch, the buttons are effectively swapped. So on-screen prompts won't match up with the physical buttons in front of you. For instance, the A, B, X, Y are all in different positions, but muscle memory will hopefully resolve that issue for most people after a short while, but some people will find this very frustrating. Whilst talking about buttons, the extra input here include the mode button on the front that can be used to switch between various RGB and vibration settings. More on those in a bit. And there's also a rear toggle switch for connecting between different platforms. One of the big selling points here for this budget-friendly X05 controller is the fact that it has Hall effect sticks and triggers, which use magnets and electrical conductors to eliminate physical wear and tear and prevent the dreaded stick drift. The triggers themselves are also incredibly reactive, with response times of just 0.1 milliseconds, which might give you a fighting chance in online shooters like COD or Fortnite. That toggle switch on the back enables for quick connections to a range of different platforms, including Nintendo Switch, iOS, Android, Steam Deck, and any other Windows-based gaming devices. But unfortunately, the X05 does not connect to a Xbox or PlayStation, which is a real shame. But for the platforms it does connect to, the X05 connected quickly and easily in our tests, and reconnects without any issue with the press of a button when returning after a break. But in terms of connection, we have a few options, including 2.4 GHz wireless connection using the supplied dongle, Bluetooth, and of course good old-fashioned wired. One feature missing from the X05 though is motion sensors. So if you're like me and enjoy beaming bokoblins with headshots in Tears of the Kingdom after moving your arms around to aim, you're out of luck. But the X10 does offer this, so if you're interested in this, you'll have to go for the X10 controller. RGB fans will be pleased to see 5 different lighting modes on the X05. I didn't find the effects too distracting during my testing, and of course there is the option to turn them off entirely. And there are also 5 different vibration settings that you can choose from no vibration at all up to a very vigorous rumble. And from a full charge I managed around 7 hours of playtime, which isn't huge, but when you consider the price of the X05, I think it's more than reasonable. So overall we are impressed with the X05 for a budget controller with Hall effect sticks and triggers and compatibility across several platforms. It's one that no gamer should ignore. We just hope that in the future EasySMX can make a nice budget controller that can also be connected to a Xbox and a PlayStation. And remember, if you fancy picking up a X05 for yourself, you can save 12% with our discount code JHT X05 on their website. And we did actually talk about the X10 controller with its detachable magnetic faceplates a few times within this video, and we have done a full review, so you can go over and check that out as well if you like. But overall, we really do hope that you've enjoyed this X05 review, and if you have, a like and subscribe would be really appreciated. And until next time on JHT, we will see you very, very soon.